Please, return when you've spoken.
If you brought me another problem, please go away.
Mihala is to blame.
I still can't believe that such a subject
Anything to report?
goes that far.
Excellent work. Vengeance for the fallen. You did it? Can't believe someone took that. May they have better Funny. I can't. Here, take this. I will make sure your name lives on in our hearts and minds. There is nothing left. Thank you again, outsider.
When will this shift?
Good. Things would be a lot better if he was still in charge. Gods, that's if he's in prison. I guess not. You what? Thirdborn, thank you for looking in.
She seems to be.
Oh, Petru, what have you done?
Understands the importance of recognition.
I hear we have you.
Thank you.
You need something?
Insult was a great founder.
Generations of our
What happened at Diren? Is everyone all right? It doesn't matter. An oath is an oath. It is all... Thank you. Perhaps so. Here. This belongs to one... I wish... There.
We have to leave the yacht.
Raluca told me we have to thank. It's regrettable that the Delamgan is so Take this. Even thank you again. Imagine the chance to see godless engineering at work. It is a true marvel.
You're back! Well...
Another godlike. Not as handsome as you, but still easy on the eyes.
My god.
The flames rising.
If you've brought me another problem,
Well? That's all. Talk? Thank you. I will. You didn't have. May Magrin warm your heart.
if you've brought me another problem, please go away.
My god.
If you've brought me another problem, please go away.
You look just like Nandru. You have his markings. The council is going to lose its mind.
They let anyone in these days, huh?
Can't believe they didn't tell me about the outlet.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the... I will say, it's nice to... Right. It's better than a...
Solace is still standing.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brute.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island. Things have only gotten more tense since Fior, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem... Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing...
At least on the battlefield, you can count on getting stabbed in the front.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I got learning I needed to protect that place. But it never felt like more than a children.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plants and soul alter...
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden?
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper...
Of course we're frightened, but when is... I have a theory about the garden. Sapadal has been
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw... Anytime, darling.
You told the Inquisitor that you intend to... For once, I'm all out of...
I'm a soldier. I prefer... She may be a monster, but...
Sapadal caused the dreams, especially after Ianku. I just can't let...
Think of what we could learn from Sapadal.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered no matter what the Inquisitor said.
It's easy.
Remember, There's no telling how long we'll be gone.
Not a chance. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. What about you, Gia?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have... Yatsli, if you feel like running back...
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most...
And you don't have to.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm...
Agreed. I'm not wait...
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your... Oh, you might know this, Marius.
I might.
How do you get duck...
Looks like a dead end. Oh, I stand corrected.
Here. Oh, what did we miss?
Nicely done!
I was worried for a second.
And rough!
Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be right.
Cannonball!
For so long I have looked out on the... I suppose... Do you? It feels weak. But now, you and I, any... Everything here, can you feel it? Does that... Good. One word for all we know. Well, know a few.
Oh.
Let me... Which do you want to hear? One sunny day, he awoke to after getting in its play, enchanted. Then, he awoke in his own. It's nonsense, of course. Who could rest at a time like this?
Envoy, what do you need? If I must.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they... I'm a man of... Besides... True enough. One thing for judging... Complicated. I've heard that for a good... I don't envy you, but I envy even... Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you. A lot of people, especially... You may have averted... And yeah, I know that's not when Heelguard... That's mighty principled of you, but you're not a Heelguard, and that's not all. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic. That doesn't look good for your people. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's gonna... They're gonna talk about why Mount... This is why I stuck to soldier. Fairly or... And if I had to guess... Oh, if and when... And you'll have to choose this. Yeah, those were... And if you make it back, that's a power. I admire your principles, but don't... Look, I've been there. I lost my stomach for it, but I will tell you now, that's not what it comes down to. I don't mean to burden you. Just know that whatever you choose... Anytime. Good night.
Envoy, what do you need? Pleasant dreams.
Many animancers, but, well, I've been contemplating. You made peace with the Delim god. Possibly. If they would... I've spent my life trying just like my mother. But what if, and... With a little encouragement, there's plenty of work ahead. Now, let's... Pleasant dreams.
What do you need? We already... I don't know. She's not so bad. She keeps saying, but other... Not before I've done some reading. What do you need? We already talked. How does... Most of them would just... She's smart, thoughtful, so, yeah. Thanks for talking.
What is it you like so much about ghost stories, Giada?
Well... Ghost stories are how we confront our fears, how we explore...
A breath held. Bars were only essence sustained. We wonder. We did not foresee this. An equal trade. A question like the ocean. We would run, roll with the tide, whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands, disturb the dirt, but spare, vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of growth. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps. Wake now.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? What is the meaning of it? It can't be real. This is an illusion. But worse, why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory... Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit.
Godlike Sapadal. Long.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me.
Oh my gods. How?
Giada Castel. Welcome.
Wait, you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother.
My mother?
She reached out to us, using the tool you...
But that would have been years ago. The first time
We heard, and Sapadal answered.
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles.
No. What exactly happened to my parents?
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength.
Mistakes were made?
After incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity.
In the end, they thought only of you.
That's it. That's really it. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know. Your god, the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. I know they. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animal.
We are companions. Toys.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. Their design is unusual. All this time, it's almost too sad. One final question, spirits. What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
They want to apologize. Shit. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. When they heard the voice of a stranger, how can I hold that against you?
Thank you, Giada.
The time has come for you to Our purpose may the living land...
Goodbye.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
this time I thought my parents, and in a way they did. Generous? This whole experience has... Look at what my mother accomplished. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. No animancer can live up to that. I thought their legacy... Of course I can. One thing is certain. I wanted to tame the spirit. We mortal, I believe the power flow. Through animancy, we could help the living land. Then again, who am I to... On the other hand, I think I know what I want. I have a lot of catching up to do. So be it. I knew they would be. Now I just have to decide. I've only got one lifetime. Hey, you...
If anyone's gonna lead the way for animancy, I can't think of a better fit than you.
I see the disciple has found his way.
No. Clarion Steel, we know this voice. Why is she...
I'm everywhere my tools have mouths.
Out.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parish. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Apparently, I must. Do you think you're special? Do you believe you can hold me when even the collective fury of the real... You couldn't possibly...
It is true. She twists the knife.
In time, the gods felt its madness would consume us all. Work that sullies one, a pity that it's foul. Of course, the poor godless. We could not excise the rot. You know the trials. They bring wrath.
We move the earth and sky.
Listen to its tantrum. And no, Adir is the... The answer is obvious. You are here now. Face false god. Very well. But I will not stand. You should have thought more. Let this be a
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Got company!
There was time to study it before.
Someone eager to study.
Exworth and Rob!
That'll show him.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment
Viate.
I am dead, Viate. From the dream school. What I am now is...
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it? Then for the gods' sake, what is it?
You know where we are. This is my memory. How much of this do you...
We dealt with Rosval.
Then maybe it was even when we were children, when you left Solid.
I know.
You've always done everything.
So?
They're right, Viate.
We've both been through so...
A fine... I see it too.
That was you. Well, it was... good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend.
Sorry, hon. Let's talk about it back at camp, right? Take a moment, people.
What a massacre.
Got eyes on something.
Get off!
Up 10! Take Wolf and Rob!
Gather round! Speed up! Under my protection!
Up 10! Take Wolf and Rob!
Charge it up.
Just a little.
Little power goes a long way. Charge it up.
Wait, isn't that Tama's camp?
This room, it looks just like Tama's. Tama. I dealt with it. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine. It feels like I'm standing on a storm-tossed deck. I can't focus on his face. His features keep... As long as we're both seeing the float islands, to be honest, I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like, that's the problem. I used to remember his fate. He was in pain, but... I did. Sounds downright self, but this time, all his elements, everything from the handprint, he's almost as... I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen, but now that I see him, it's like he... You're right. It's like he's, for the longest, now I see. Me too. But you've made some tough calls, so whatever comes next. Now let's go find this when we reach them. I suspect you're right. Let's end this.
Little power goes a long way.
Just a little spark.
Thank you for facing that with me. Let's go deal with your god.
What, like it's hard?
Charge it up. Just a little spark.